Bring it in, Tom. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I don't remember how to do this.
Yeah, you do. You're good. Come on, welcome back.
What's up, guys?
He's back.
I'm back after 6 episodes gone.
Sure, I don't know. You've been posting them,
dude. I don't know. I've literally been texting you, and you've been sending them to me, and yeah. I've been texting like, "Hey, Tom, do I need to edit this? Or you guys good?"
Yeah, sure.
Because I've had no time. But now that I'm home, we're home. Thank you for coming. Yeah, studio. Yeah, we've actually probably done 10 episodes from here,
at least,
which is less than 10%. But
yeah,
because this is probably 159 or 160. I don't know. I think 160
somewhere
is
around there.
Tomorrow with Devil's Due, which will come out next week.
Future past.
Because this comes out Tuesday. I was scrambling, man. I'm so glad you could come out because I'm like, if we record Monday night, then I'm not going to get the episode until like Thursday again, which I know is fine.
Yeah, it is.
But
we'll get back on track here.
Yeah.
Sunday mornings.
Burbs.
Yeah, I mean,
and Burbs and Gearhead Coffee.
Trying to think. Let's see. Honestly, everything's been so busy. You didn't miss anything.
You guys get that Hemi swap done yet, or started yet?
It shipped on Thursday, so
it's shipped to the customer, or the Hemi shipped to you.
The Hemi shipped to us.
Okay.
A little bit of delay with their move. We sold the second one though.
Yeah,
so we have.
So you have Martin's Hemi shipping to you?
Yeah.
Okay, not the JK Hemi.
Not the next one. Hopefully that's not also 4 months, but that's another conversation.
We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah,
off air with Freddie Abe.
Let's see. The big SEMA win. The EV mandates
that was awesome.
Got stopped.
Yes, Karen is on our schedule for the podcast too. She was on her way back from Easter Jeep Safari, and I guess she did an old-fashioned media tour where she just did all of the podcast.
Yeah. And
apparently we're part of the media tour now. She texted me and she's like, I gotta go on and talk about Easter Jeep Safari and the EV mandate. And I'm like, hell yeah. And she lives, I think we share a zip code. She's just in West Virginia, an hour from here in the same zip code.
Yep.
But yeah, that was cool. That was a nice reason to make a few phone calls and chat about not my life.
Yeah.
The SEMA stuff was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I don't know, it's funny because like somebody said to us at the shop, or it was like, oh, we're like hot shot like political podcast now, and I was like, it's really not though, because like we're not sitting here like telling you.
Oh, you maybe grab the whiskey for the coffee. We could be not a political. I guess they drink on political podcast too.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not even that it's politics, right? Like, I mean, yes, it involves politics in the government, but we're not sitting here like arguing over what you should or shouldn't do with your life or taxes or anything else. And like, I think the part that's lost on this whole EV thing, because I've seen a lot of stuff of like, oh, we're going to kill the environment and this and that. And it's like, no, we're not getting rid of EVs. We're just not making EVs mandatory for everybody.
Yeah.
Like EVs will still exist. Alternative fuels still exist. Actually, if anything, getting rid of the EV mandate
will help EVs.
It'll help everything. It's going to help EVs. It's going to help hydrogen. It's going to help all the hybrid stuff that's going on. Like,
because now instead of having to accept EVs, EVs have to compete against internal combustion engines for quality.
Yep.
Opposed to just saying blanket, take it and leave.
Yep. And I think you're already seeing such a rollback on the OE side that
we have for a while.
Well, but even more now. Like, I just heard a thing. Ford's like built their like 2.7 million square foot facility specifically to build the F-150 and the Mustang Mach-E.
Yeah.
And now they're like leasing that out to
like Honda or someone.
It was
they can start building cars in the US.
It was somebody else's another manufacturer to be able to like manufacture stuff in the US and kind of skate some of the tariffs and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget what company it was though.
Tariffs.
Yeah. Yeah, that we won't get into.
No.
That's
I don't know enough about it, honestly. I know you probably have you probably know a little bit about it because your supply chain stuff.
All I really need to know about it is we already buy a lot of American-made products.
Yeah.
So it's really not an issue.
Yeah.
And yes, I understand that those parts may come from other places, but for
The materials for the parts.
Yeah, for the most part, nobody's really raised their prices.
Yeah.
Diode stayed the same. Rockcrawler stayed the same. Rocktrix stayed the same.
Yeah. You had one supplier that shall not be named that does outdoor camping supplies and some upfitting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's
that I talked to you about. And,
yeah,
but I think that's just them being trying to.
yeah. I don't think that was actually related.
Tariffs.
So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much been the same. It's weird because, like, yeah, it's been a month and a half, but nothing's happened in that month and a half. Like, the shop's been so busy.
Yeah. Yeah,
We've squeaked in a few podcasts here and there.
We've squeaked in enough to make it through.
Yeah, we survived.
I was living with my dad, and, like, I was just had him one of the parts, and I could tell how busy you were because he was hounding me to hound you, and I'm like, God damn, that's like I get like he's busy.
Like, today's the 8th. I think we're booked through July 4th right now.
Nice.
So, and that's like just wrapping up a lot of shit that's there, and like stuff we've had kind of in process for a while. But like the Blazer's just about done. We have a bunch of gear work. I think we have like 5 gear jobs.
I heard you're working on a few Jeeps here coming soon for a BOA.
That's
to be discussed later.
Yeah, I don't know how. He's running motos this weekend, so I haven't followed up with him. Those guys are nuts.
He texted me yesterday. It was the event started at 9:00. The first bikes hit the course. Yeah. He texted me at 10:15. First bike down, collarbone. Yeah. I'm like, God damn, it's been an hour and 15 minutes.
I saw somebody post how they were like 4 hours and 200 miles in, and they quit. They're like parts can be replaced. I can't. Like,
yeah, which is it's the same Mothman run that. Yeah. That Adrian sponsored.
No. That we did in March.
That you did in March, okay.
Yeah.
Adrian did the Ohio one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I think if I do another one, I'll be on the support side. I don't think I'm cut out to do another 24. Like I'll do 24 and support the whole time.
Well, the idea is you get it done in less than 24 hours.
No, I know, I understand that.
Nah.
But like I had I hate to use the word, I had the PTSD of picking you guys up from your 24 in March. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that feeling.
That works out good. So I don't know how much you followed it, but he wants to do the 1,000-mile run.
I think that's going to be stages though. So it'd be like 250 miles a day, like Baja style stages.
That's what I told him. I was like, dude, you gotta put a stop in there. Like you gotta have at least one night of Parc Fermé. Like you can't expect people to drive for 3 days straight. Like,
yeah. I anticipate it'll be Baja style stages.
Yeah,
300 miles, 333 miles a day.
Yeah,
which will still take you 18 hours.
Right. I think if he does it Parc Fermé style, like stage style, I would do it. But the logistics of that,
oh my god,
like he even says it when he posted of like he encourages chase and support, and I'm like, Jed, you need at least 3 people in the vehicle, and if you're gonna run a chase like that, you need at least 2 more.
Yeah.
So like
not including the chase driver.
That's what I'm saying. Like you
need two people
5
to swap
minimum.
Yeah,
because you need chase driver and a chase co-driver. Then you need a race driver, race co-driver, and then your third support person.
Yeah,
because somebody's got to make the PB and J's in the back seat.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
Making them at night. Yeah, it'll be a fun one.
But yeah, I'm just that's a tough logistics one. As much as I would like to do it, I don't know if we'll actually be able to swing it.
Yeah, like working a checkpoint.
Yeah,
checking vehicle numbers, and then then following, then running the race, the running the rally course, because it's not a race. Running a rally course for 100 miles and then going straight to the finish line would be fun.
Yeah,
like that would be my plan for the next 24 if I work support.
I told him I would try and help for Hinton since I couldn't help for Ohio, but I can't help for Hinton because we have a family vacation that weekend.
And October is absolutely fucked. Is that October? Is October Kentucky?
No, Hinton's the August one.
Okay.
Kentucky's October. Kentucky, we are going to run, I think.
Okay.
Which I want to try and preserve the Jeep for that.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Because it won't get fixed till then?
Well, I'm doing Great American Crawl.
Oh, fun. Oh, Jordan would be stoked. I talked to him for a little bit when we were locked up.
Yeah.
And that was also a nice conversation. I talked to him for like 45 minutes just about life.
He's such a good dude.
Yeah. Shout out Jordan. Shout out Motobuilt.
Yeah.
Which
just place that order. All right. Well,
dealer.
It's not officially ordered yet, but if you want anything, I don't know if you have anything on your list.
They don't make Lexus stuff, and I'm really happy with where the Jeep's at right now.
Say less, fam.
I want to find someone that does like rock crawler Lexus parts because I need to do a full suspension rebuild, and I want to do complete rear links.
What's the name of the company? Backwoods Adventure Mods just gave us a name of a company.
They don't do Lexus stuff.
No, they just gave us a name of a company that only does Lexus stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to place a rock auto order for maintenance stuff, and I got to do rear links just because they're 21 years old now. I
just did a bunch of maintenance on the Honda yesterday, and was like, "Oh shit, my lower control arm bushing is gone."
Yeah,
which is amazing because the thing doesn't drive bad or make any noise.
Yeah, it's the glory of Japanese engineering.
I'm telling you, man. I did spark plugs just like precautionary because it's at 206,000 or 205,000, whatever it's at. And I'm like, I can't remember when I did the spark plugs last, so I was do the spark plugs. They looked brand fucking new.
Yeah,
like it doesn't burn a lick of oil. Like,
is that super high compression too?
No,
because I know that's the benefit of.
No, it's a 1.8 liter single cam.
Well, like, that's the benefit of the Lexus. It's super high compression. That's why it's so powerful. I guess it's not fuel efficient, but like that's why they run so clean though. Is because they're such high compression motors.
Yep.
And that's why my young dumb me always looked at, not always, but since I've had it, I've wanted to do power adders, and everyone's like, do not do power adders because it's already like.
Most power adders,
12.
You want low compression. You don't want high compression with forced induction.
Yeah, because you're just making it more high compression when you're forcing more air in.
Right. Yeah, that air has nowhere to go. That's when it just starts beating everything to death.
Yeah. I got more coffee. Don't worry, Tom.
Oh, you're good. See, the beauty of my Gearhead Coffee tumbler is it keeps it nice and warm.
Mm.
So if anything, it's still not warm enough.
We need to get Gearhead talking to Brewtech because I really love this thing.
Yeah.
I really love this thing, and I got my sticker on here. But
Are you going to do Expo this year? Is that on your list? No idea.
It depends on what's happening with we babe. We babe. I don't know.
More coffee.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on with we babe. Because we're talking about Hillfest too, and like making a family vacation out of it.
Yeah. And you mean Forfest?
Hillfest.
Hillfest is in August.
Yeah, I know.
Forfest is in September.
Yeah, we're talking about Hillfest.
Okay.
Because that's at Snowshoe, which is like over.
Forfest also at Snowshoe?
I don't know.
Or no, that's Ace Adventure Resort.
Yes, it's Ace Adventure. But it's like Snowshoe is like a nice resort.
Yeah.
Like it'd be a nice weekend for like the wife and the baby, and like let's go watch some racing too.
Yeah.
Which could be a lot of fun and like a nice introduction to motorsport.
Yeah. I have Forfest on the list just as a family vacation. Might do that one because I load them all up and go.
Yeah. It's super easy.
Oh, rain? A morning rainstorm? A little shower?
Yeah. And we're not using the big mic, so it doesn't. And it's actually not raining hard enough on the roof. We did one out here with.
It's still the trees.
It was Tom Reber, Freddie.
Yeah, and it just.
And it was, you could hear it hitting the roof.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the rest I think from like August 1 through Christmas is going to be.
Yeah.
Full throttle. I'm excited because it's a lot of cool stuff.
Well, and I was telling you on the phone, like, because you were asking me what the hell my schedule was for the rest of the year. I'm like, the only thing I can commit to 100% right now is at least 2 days in SEMA.
Yeah.
Is where we've got our finances pretty straight. So we're maybe 3.
Maybe 4. Maybe a whole week.
We'll see. We'll see how Lewy Babe is doing.
You're better than me. My FOMO would not allow me to only do 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be a good vibes trip because like we have a suite with bunk beds.
Ooh.
So like we have a living room and bunk beds and like a bar.
That'll be fun as shit.
It's gonna be
and we have
a lot of fun.
The connections this year.
Yeah,
and people like us this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're on the strip, like we're at the Flamingo.
Oh, we're at the Flamingo. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I really liked Fremont Street. That was a lot of fun, though.
It was.
Fremont Street was a lot of fun.
I was gonna book it, but then So, I found out about the bunk beds at the Flamingo, and I was like, I just feel like this makes the most sense. And like from a cost standpoint, it makes the most sense.
Think about the tomfoolery.
It's not even the tomfoolery. It's like the Flamingo is right on the monorail.
Yep.
Where I was flashing back to hungover, getting up at 7:30,
Trying to catch a bus.
walk to the Golden Nugget to get the fucking bus, which
Yeah.
you got to sit on the bus in traffic. Like it was a lot.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely
And, like
committing.
we're gonna have to like haul gear around. Like
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely committing to SEMA for at least a few days.
yeah.
And then my big trip is going to be, if it's still happening, fuck, goddamn, is Hammers. With all the drama, around it, if it's still happening, that's why I say that.
I don't think it's not gonna happen.
I don't think it's not going to happen. But you see that the guy did the Best in the Desert,
Placed $300.
Placed second, got $300.
Well, that was only T6. It was only like
I thought that was T1s.
No, I'm pretty sure it was T6.
I'll have to look.
But either way,
Yeah, that's not nearly
that
like
doesn't
there's
even cover
there's
all
a
attire.
there's a lot of drama going on right now. Like I have a feeling that we'll see some big names not be there. Big so the big paid guys
Here's
Von Gittin and those
the only
guys.
reason I disagree is because it's regardless of the business side of it,
It's still a great race.
it still gets enough media attention that the sponsors
Yeah,
I think a lot of those drivers and teams will tell you the same thing. Like they don't enter that race to make the money to win it. Like
Yeah.
it's the reputation and it's the sponsorship stuff that gets them. Even the
you
paid
don't
guys.
start racing to make money.
Yeah,
It's nice to have your entry fees covered at least, but
what's the saying? The fastest way to become a millionaire racing is to start as a billionaire.
yeah,
Like, the paid, like those paid guys, like the winnings are the bonus, right? Like, if it's $500 or $5,000, like that's it's great to have, and I'm sure they want it, but like
that was wild drama because since I've been gone, the Kyle Cheney email came out.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is wild. 100% discount for next year's entry fees is wild.
Yeah.
Wild, especially because that's the second year he's been screwed. And then the $100, the $300 winning check. So I'm interested to see what happens with it.
I mean, there's a lot. There's so much that goes into it these days, and like, it's I think a very difficult business to sustain.
Yeah.
And like you have to rely on sponsors, and I don't know anything on the business.
Yeah, it's not NASCAR, Formula One, or
I mean, even those guys though, like that. Yes, they do get paid, but like the winnings don't cover the expense.
oh yeah, it's
like
$1 million a race to race.
Right.
If you're winning $1 million,
Right.
in Charlotte,
Yeah,
cool, you covered your race fees, but
yeah. I don't even know what NASCAR pays you to win it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
pretty damn well.
it's probably not six figures.
These guys are living like fucking billionaires.
Yeah, but that's their contracts for
And
endorsements and the sponsorships. That's my point. Like, there's winning the race doesn't necessarily pay you enough in any level.
Yeah. Yeah,
I do agree though. The overall principle of the whole situation is kind of fucked.
I'm just interested to see how it plays out in 26 because I will do everything in my power, God willing, the creek don't rise, to be in Southern California for Hammers.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect anything on a short term.
Yeah, I mean, because Ultra 4 is still doing great. I mean, they were racing Indiana
Yeah, it was this weekend.
this weekend. Good race. Peyton came in second.
Yeah.
In her class, 22nd overall for UTVs. So she did pretty damn good. I don't know if we had anybody else racing. Paul Wolf won.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Everything again.
I know he won 49.
He won UTV.
I didn't see any of the 4,400 results, but
Yeah. I think 4,400 is today.
is it today? Really on a Sunday?
I didn't see the results posted. Maybe they might have been.
I also haven't looked that hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she ate at 7. I put it in. Did you see the note I left in the crib? Oh, I left a note in the crib too. Love you.
That gets better too.
We're not doing too bad. Is we've got it down to a science. Like I'll wake up, feed lay wee babe.
Yeah.
She'll do her pumping, and then we have the other task of instead of just feeding, we've got to do the tube feeding as well.
Right.
So all in all, it takes 45 minutes to feed the baby at night.
That's about right.
About 30. We give her about 30 minutes on the bottle.
Yeah.
So that way she's not working too hard and stressing herself out, and then
Give it a couple months. It'll be second nature.
yeah, we're gonna figure it out. The hard part is I go back to work on tomorrow, but I work from home tomorrow, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
But
Life goes on.
what were we talking about? 4400 racing.
People not getting paid.
Yeah. Speaking of work,
Yeah. No, I mean it's definitely going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to affect anything from anything on a large scale
yeah.
in the short term.
Well,
I think.
that's what I was saying. Is Ultra 4 is still hot and heavy. There's still people racing like crazy.
Yeah,
there.
and like Hammers as an individual event, like you're still going to get 100,000 people spectating. You're still like the main sponsors are still going to be there.
The KS of Chocolate Thunder is always going to be there.
You're being so.
Okay. She took 30, and I put 80 in the bottle because that's what we had in the 2 bottles in there. Yes.
Parenthood.
Yep. Fun.
Yeah, I remember those days. Having to like measure everything out. Now I just look at them like, please stop eating.
Yo, I can't wait.
This motherfucker. So I sold Parenthood last week for the whole week. I get home from work, we pick him up from daycare, get home, and he's just like demanding food. And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, we're going through everything. I pull out the bag of nuggets, and I'm like, you want some nuggies? And he's like, yeah. So I throw like 4 nuggies in the air fryer. He's screaming at me the whole time because they take 10 minutes to cook.
They come out and he doesn't want them.
And no. So like I'm trying to entertain him. The thing beeps, and I'm like, oh, buddy, your nuggies are done. So then I take him out, and you have to cut them and let them cool and everything. And he's like demanding them. I'm like, they're hot. So he grabs the plate, he grabs one, and he like throws it because it burns his fingers. So then he calmed down, but he sucked down 4 chicken nuggets, and then was like, more. And I'm like, do you want more nuggies? Yeah. So I had to put more nuggies in the air fryer. And like the whole time they're cooking, he's screaming at me. I'm like, buddy, we just went over this. You have to wait. And he's like, no. So he ate 2 full pickle spears and 8 chicken nuggets for dinner.
Nice.
That
is solo parenting right there. That is dad dinner.
That is also toddler life.
That is 100% dad dinner.
But it's weird. He loves pickles. We went. Who
doesn't love pickles? Did you guys go to the Pickle Fest?
No, we didn't go to the Pickle Fest. But we went to the Mexican restaurant a couple weeks ago, and Carrie's parents gave him a lime, and he like took a bite of lime, and then he just kept going back, and he just kept
loved the pain.
Like, if you don't like it, don't eat it. And he's like, nah, give me more. What? Sorry, it's the summer of babies. My sister was induced yesterday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
yeah, when we were in the hospital, one of Will and Christina's friends got admitted to the NICU for had their baby and got admitted to the NICU the last day we were there.
Yeah.
Just for something minor, but we saw a bassinet and a bedroll by the room. We're like, that's kind of odd. Fair. And then we're like, we got a text from Will and Christina like, oh yeah, they're there. We're like, wow, wild. Yeah. So we saw them, got a cup of coffee, hung out with them for a little bit.
Wild.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of babies.
But yeah, we did. Took Tommy to tractor pulls yesterday. I'm terrified he's going to become a diesel boy.
Oh, he will. You got to sell your truck now.
He already loves my truck. Every morning when we I load him in the Honda, he's pointing at the truck Rom. I'm like, I know, buddy. I know.
You put it on the tune for him too.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just it's not worth switching the car seat back and forth. But then we're at the tractor pull, and the diesels are spooling up, and they just start smoking like crazy. And he's got his little headphones on, and he goes, "Wah!" as it goes down the track. Gary got a great video where he's like clapping and like pointing at the smoke clouds, and I'm like, no, don't be a diesel boy.
Be a diesel boy. Have a little Brian Brower on your hands. Add the teeth.
Yeah. I'll allow a mullet, but like, can't do the full.
He's a Western Loudener. You may not be a Western Loudener.
I know.
But he is a through and through. Like we'll have a little Clark County girl. We have got horses and shit. And
Oh yeah.
we go past
the little mini pony,
and we got room for one. Mm-hmm. Macken's like, we'll get her a little horse. I'm like, fuck no, dude. No, thank you.
Yep.
How about a UTV? I'll build a race course at the house.
I already got permission.
The 1700 class.
Yeah. It's 170.
170. Yeah, whatever it is.
I need a skid steer, so keep an eye out for a skid steer.
Dude, I want one so bad.
I know, but like, so.
Do you have permission to buy a skid steer?
Yeah.
Do you really?
We got. I mean, not anytime soon, but we got Tommy a Power Wheels for his birthday. So like we got the one with the remote.
So you got a Power Wheels for Tommy's birthday,
right? But like even like yesterday, he like just sits in my lap and tries to drive the lawnmower when I'm mowing the lawn, which is adorable, but also really annoying because he'll grab the throttle
handle.
handle.
Strong as shit.
Yeah, well, I'll be like turning, because he pulls the throttle all the way down. But yeah, he's always trying to grab the steering wheel. So I'm like, we had to get him a Power Wheels just so we can drive around. And I'm like, I'll start him early. I'll start with cones just in the grass. And then as he graduates up, I'm like, we're going to have to build a UTV course. Karen's like, okay. And I'm like,
what do you mean, okay?
I'm like, oh, so not even a little resistance? No, I think that's a great idea. I need a tractor. Well, how am I going to build the course without a tractor? Oh, all right, fine. I'll settle for a skid steer.
Yeah, the tractor's definitely on our list because our lawnmower is...
You need a lawn tractor. You don't need a tractor.
Well, you get like one of the real small lawn tractors that you can put a bucket on the front of. Or get a small tractor. They're still like $14,000.
I was going to say, well, you don't need that.
That'd be so much fun for here, though. It just builds shit all the time.
Where?
I don't know. Well, I got 3 acres. I own all that stuff, too.
You all the woods.
And I'm trying to buy the other 3 acres that is between our house and that house.
Yeah.
Because he said he's going to sell in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
So if I can pick up another 3 acres, I can build some real fun stuff, and I'll have a creek.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you need a tractor.
Yeah.
Let's split the tractor.
Done. $7,000 a piece. That's like a
little
Roll King.
Yeah.
They're. I mean, it's not bigger than my lawn tractor, but it's just got a PTO and a bucket.
They are bigger than you think. Because
it's like a 20.
It's like my lawn tractor. I shopped one. They were like
it's like a 28-inch tire in the back. And,
the John Deere version with the bucket and the
$27,000.
No, well,
you couldn't piss on that tractor for $10,000.
At the time, it was 19. It would have been a 60-inch deck.
Yeah,
it would have been. I think it was like 29 horse. Bucket loader and the backhoe attachment was 19 out the door delivered, and I was like, I'll take that one.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about Royal King is they sell tractors too.
Yeah.
And it's all it's all Roxor motors.
Yeah.
But it's just a Royal King chassis.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that are cheaper than the Deeres. Even the Kubotas are like 16 for the same setup.
Yeah, I would love one. Build some little race courses. Mm-hmm. Build a backstop. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a backstop, but build a backstop and do some more shooting.
What are you squeaking at over there, dog?
He's like, I'm just being outside. He's gonna go inside, aren't you? You coming over here, buddy?
You gonna be on camera?
No.
You big blockhead?
Nope. Going inside.
Nope. Can't make it your little puppy mine, can you?
I stink miser. You're gonna make me fall off this deck, aren't you?
Yeah. Huh. The one benefit is it'll always be on camera.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it'll be really fun, especially as it grows and the course gets big enough that we can do dumb things and kids ATVs.
Kids ATVs. We'll just do them in the Jeeps.
Now it'd be way more fun to like squeeze our fat asses into a little Razor 170s.
You'll never fit.
Oh, I'll make myself fit. But yeah, it's nice. He's finally getting to that age where like I can take him and do stuff. And
so tell me about your cars and coffee you went to, or Riggs and Rose.
I'm not going.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, never mind.
It was raining really bad.
Yeah.
I know they still had it. Sorry, Cody, if you're listening.
Was that the one at the 511 store?
They actually did it back at Rack Attack, but yeah, it's
Okay.
the same people.
Did he move back to Rack Attack?
No, they were just mixing up the parking
Okay.
lot location. But it was just like it's a long.
It's so far out there. It's in Vienna.
Well, yeah, and I had a ton to do, and with the rain, like, so my original weekend plan was rigs and coffee, maintenance on the Honda, work on the shop Jeep, and then today was podcast, and then finish shop Jeep and Travis's Jeep.
Oh,
and
Travis's Jeep.
No, they needed like an oil change.
Okay.
I'm just looking it over. We're getting it just freshened up. There's a lot of old stuff on it still. But then Travis's plans fell through because of the rain yesterday. So he's like, I can come today. And I'm like, yeah, let's rearrange that. And then I was going to just do a long day at the shop yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Didn't end up happening.
Well, Carrie's got an ear infection from her travel to Idaho. So, like, she called me at, like, 3 and was like, I think I need to go to urgent care. And I'm like, okay. So now I do have to go back to the shop today. But it's like, I just got to figure out the rear axle noise.
Yeah.
Because I think I put a shaft in it before I left for Detroit in March. And it was, like, fine for a couple of days. And then when we were gone, they noticed that the rear wheel had a wobble to it, and the shaft that got put in it was bent because it was like a used shaft we had laying around the shop. So they swapped it for a new one, which then Trevor said he was driving, and it like immediately sounded like the bearing failed. And I was like, that's weird. So when I pulled it in the shop yesterday and like took the wheel off, there's no play in it. So I'm like, I wonder if it's just like the brakes dragging. Like, I wonder if that caliper just locked up. What are you eating?
It's being a cow.
Yeah.
Eats grass.
Mow that lawn. So yeah, no, that's the first thing I got to do, and I just need to really. I got the exhaust for it. I did the Magnaflow Rock Crawler series.
They sound really good.
They sound so good. I was gonna do the Overlander because it's a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
But I've kind of gotten used to the noise. I just want less buzzy at cruise.
Yeah.
So and like we had a customer JK that had the Rock Crawler, I think they call it the Rock one. It's like Rock Pro or Pro Series Rock Crawler, something like that.
Yeah.
So I jumped on that, and yeah, bunch of stuff. I just got a bunch of motor build stuff for it.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
I tried to convince my dad to get the Motobilt bumpers. He's like, that's a little too rock crawlery for me.
Yeah, they are pretty aggressive.
Because he's in the process of building his. He just bought my sister's LJ or JL, and he has a friend timeshare for the summer in Dewey, and Dewey has to drive on beaches, and he's like, I'm gonna go start fishing every day and take the doors off, and so he's like, it's already got the 33s on it. I'm gonna put a little lifts on it, do a front bumper, recovery gear. I mean, that sounds like a perfect little beach cruiser.
Yeah.
Just what you need. I told him he needs wheel space. He's like, I don't like the look of wheel spacers. So I'm like, he's like, I like the tires to be tucked under. I'm like,
That's old man stuff.
Yeah, that's old man stuff.
That's I don't think we've had that request yet.
Get a.
It's still weird for me when we get like requests from people that want like pizza cutters, like they want to run like a 255, 85, 17, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, you sure that's what you want? Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing, girl?
Yeah, they're puppers.
She was like, I didn't realize we had a friend here.
So majestic.
Did Tom sneak in?
Hello. You can't make up your mind. There you go.
Yeah, Tom did a good job of sneaking in.
Yeah, stealth mode. Stealthy mode. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was worried you're gonna pull up in the truck.
Oh, you know. No, it's the truck is getting used like for truck stuff and only truck stuff these days.
Because it's a Beetle diesel.
Yeah. In the process of redoing the deck, so the bed of it's full of all the rotten like deck flooring.
Nice.
Try to stagger when I bring it down to the dumpster at the shop. Instead of just filling it all the time.
So tell me about your potential Cove trip this weekend. That's falling through. That maybe just a solo camping
the idea
trip?
was we would just do a little like mental health getaway. Leave work a little early Friday.
And I apologize if the rain is noisy. I don't know what it sounds like because we don't have headsets, but we're sitting outside in nature. It
was going to be a like leave work a little early Friday, camp Friday night, wheel Saturday, come home Saturday.
Yeah.
A boys trip, but
maybe not happening.
I mean, it may still happen. It may just be
You and Fred.
2 of us. It may be a day trip now instead of a camping trip. A lot of it's going to come down to what I find on the Jeep today.
Yeah.
Go from there.
Yeah, camping trip would be nice. I got to go camping with Alex like 2 weeks before the baby came, and like it was just hike out camping.
Yeah.
Dude, whether you got a vehicle or not, just being out in the woods sleeping in a tent is so nice.
Yeah, it's been such a grind the last like 2 months.
When was the last time you went camp? Was it Moab? Was the last time you slept in a tent? No. Yeah.
Expo. Parking lot camping.
Yeah. Then Moab before that.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, because we didn't do any camping trips last year. So yeah, it's been a while.
And rock crawling has been even longer than that, which I guess is Moab.
Yeah. Damn it. Because I was just convincing myself like I can get by mentally not going next weekend if I can work on the Jeep.
But now you're thinking about how long it's been and how much you really want to go.
And now I'm like, maybe I just load the truck up and go.
And if you go solo, I'm gonna be so jealous. It's my goal, whether it's hiking or just vehicle based car camping, overlanding, to do one solo trip this year, which should be super easy. There's plenty of like Elizabeth's Furnaces, 45 minutes from here.
Yeah,
Seamus loves it. Also, if you want to go camping next week and want someone to go with, Seamus will go in a drop of a hat.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that for me, there's always been the balance point of like, I'd either want to go by myself and just relax for the night, or like boys trip, good vibes, get hammered, and fall asleep in the woods.
The nice thing about camping with Seamus is it's both. Like he leaves you alone, but then at night, like you're just like hanging out and vibing, like drinking and.
Fair.
But yeah, no, it's. I very much want to do a solo camp this year.
Yeah.
I love my solo hikes, so solo camps are nice.
What's up, puppers? What's up?
And if you get one before I do, I'm gonna be so jealous.
Yeah. Oh, if I don't go next weekend.
You don't know when you'll go?
It'll be like mid to late July. Oh, sorry for the shaky camera. It's getting sniffed. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a while. Oh, you boy.
Look at the big smile.
Oh, you boy.
Look at the big smile.
Show everybody your butt. And your butthole's all over the internet now, dog.
Yep. Only pups.
Only pups. Yeah, I have the new tent that I haven't tried out yet.
Oh, your OVS?
Yeah, my OVS.
One?
Hey.
Willow.
Do you guys all those donuts over here? Look at that face. Look at that face.
I've only used my Gazelle like 3 nights since I bought it.
Yeah.
And I've got to put it on, but I've got my front runner rack in here that just needs to be installed on the Jeep. I bought a kayak mount for the front runner.
Okay.
Which is nice. I can throw my kayak on top, and I've also bought the awning mount, the detachable awning mount. So like I'm really ready to go for the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to actually put the shit on and go. My goal is, it depends on what happens for Devil's Due, because that weekend is also Mackenzie's best friend's baby shower, like that same day. So I'm like, if you bring the girl, I'm gonna go to Devil's Due. Mm-hmm. If you don't bring the girl, I'm gonna bring the girl. I'm gonna bring the girl to Devil's Due for an hour. Like it's gonna suck because it's I've been working pretty damn hard putting the event together with Lainey. But I'm like, if I can only show up for an hour to hang out, it's gonna be what happens. But I'm still looking forward to it.
Hello. Yes. Yes.
It's looking like the turnout for Devil's Due is gonna be awesome. I told them when Lainey agreed to do 4x4 and off road, I told them they would regret this because there's going to be so many people.
Can only hope.
There is on Facebook between the Devil's Due event and there's Monkey Cheaper, whatever it was.
I've seen a couple different clubs plan rides out to it.
I mean, there's 150 people marked as going.
Yeah.
So it's 150 vehicles
plus whatever else.
Plus
the people who haven't marked themselves on Facebook.
Yeah, and then Tommy's bringing his
buggy
to park inside the distillery. We have.
Did Hadley say is he just using Tommy's or is he bringing his buggy?
He doesn't have his own chassis to bring yet. He's still working.
He has his buggy, or did he already take his apart? Maybe
I think he probably always took his apart because he's building another one out of it.
Right. Yeah.
So I think he already took his apart.
He's building the new chassis.
Yeah. So I told him to bring
version of it.
I told him to bring his chassis. He said he didn't have one. I'm like, well, ask Tommy. Like, if you want to display your work, like whatever you want to do, bring Tommy's and we'll set it up. And he'll get a 10x10. You have a 10x10 with SEMA in it, which is fucking wild.
That is wild.
Mike Wellington is coming. He's going to set up a 10x10. It's going to be fun. I want to sell this place out of whiskey. That is my goal, to sell them out of whiskey. We go tomorrow and we'll talk about hopefully getting a label.
Yeah,
and how this is going to go, but I'm so excited, man.
I need whiskey. I'm almost out at home, so
yeah,
it'd be cool if we had a couple DirtNerds bottles.
Yeah, really cool. I got the Mothman inside, and I'd sip on it every now and then.
I was just I'd be happy to buy some too, because I think it'd be fun to get like a couple cases and like figure out how to bring them to SEMA, and like any guests we have at SEMA get a bottle of.
Your big spinning customers gets a bottle of. If you buy a Hemi, you get a bottle of DirtNerds.
Well, why don't we make sure there's DirtNerds whiskey first?
If you buy,
I like that though. That's a good idea. We could do that.
Yeah, it's a gift. We're not selling it. It's a gift.
That's right. I'm selling the motor.
Yes.
Oh man, it's like the perfect little rainstorm.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to sit outside. And the funny thing is, like, as much as I like being outside, the girl was throwing a fit yesterday, so I took her outside and she calmed down immediately. Yeah. It's like, oh, this is where I need to be. I'm like, hell yeah, it is.
It's called nature.
Hell yeah, it is. Got some bourbon.
Yeah, Tommy's the same way.
Got a little rainstorm.
If he's not hungry, he just wants to be outside.
Yeah. Got some dogs dogging. What else has been going on, Tom?
It's pretty much it. The content's been slow, but that's not gonna last at this point.
Yeah.
I think
you finally get
even like we'll have a little lull in July, but we'll find stuff to do.
For what do you mean, like podcast stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I say that we have that meeting with SEMA this week, so there might be a lot of stuff to cover in July.
Well, we have that one coming up. I've got a list of guests that need to be on, and I've been meaning to have on, but my little adventure has put a hold to that, which is fine. Yeah. But we do have some cool stuff coming up. Devils do a podcast with SEMA.
More podcasts with SEMA. I want to try. Oh, that was so Penn College, my school, does a what's it called? They like one of like the clubs they do is called Baja SAE. So SAE is the Society of Automotive Engineers. Yeah. There's a Formula SAE, which is like a college engineering program for like karts and road racing, like open wheel stuff. Years ago they started a off-road one. They build little single-seater ATV style things, and they have these competitions. It's all student-run organizations.
Like they're doing their own geometry and stuff. That's cool.
So was it this weekend or next weekend? One of the Baja SAE events is at Budds Creek.
Oh, cool.
And like Virginia Tech has a team as well. But I reached out to them and was just like, hey, like I'm an alumni, run an off-road shop, like. And like it's all student run, so they can't they're not supposed to take outside help. Yeah. Other than like donations and stuff. So I may try and do something with them, but
Baja.
I don't know if they like work on it over the summer or not. But I was thinking I still got to reach out to them, but try and go up to Rock Crawler, see if we can do a podcast with somebody from Rock Crawler.
Chip Heald, he'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's done a bunch of podcasts before, but I think it'd be fun to I want to like see the facility, see some of the builds. Yeah. Because that's only like a 6-hour drive, but like that's straight up through Pennsylvania to get to New York. So like.
Then do the BDR home.
Yeah. But I was also I could stop at the school and like do something with the Baja SAE guys. Yeah. I got to reach out to them. I got to look and see because now I think it was next weekend. And if I'm not going four-wheeling next weekend, maybe I'll take that trip out to...
And then you could do a camp somewhere and then come home.
I don't know what... Yeah, there's got to be somewhere to camp along the bay, right?
Which bay?
Chesapeake.
Oh, out to Budds Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely places out there. You know, if you open Onyx, and you can look and find campsites there. You can also use code DirtDrive with Onyx to save a few bucks when you're signing up.
With Carrie being in Idaho last week for work, I spent most of the evenings like watching Idaho overlanding videos and like marking stuff
there's
on
so
Onyx.
much stuff. And then watching Grind Hard. They just did the bus episode where he's got the bus in the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, that's so...
You realize they're on like the Canadian border. Right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
they're way up there. Yeah.
Carrie's like more so on the like in like south, it would be southeast Idaho.
It's still, I mean, Idaho's just all mountains, though.
Yeah.
It is the second mountain state.
And apparently there's not as many potatoes as you would imagine.
Yeah, with it being all mountains, I imagine there's not that many potatoes.
But what's it called?
Imagine most of the potatoes are in, like, Ohio.
Yeah, I'm already like figuring it out because if she drives out, she gets mileage and fuel instead of flying.
It's 77 cents a mile now.
Is it really?
I think the federal standard is like 77 cents a mile.
So I'm like, we could do this. We could hit Yellowstone. We could hit Montana, Wyoming. I'm like that whole area. Like, there's like, what am I ever gonna do other than off-roading to go to Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and the Dakotas? And like my goal of hitting all 50 states. I'm like, this is easy. So I'll just drop you off and just drive around for a week.
For a week and then come back.
Yeah.
Tommy will love it.
Yeah. And I'd probably leave him.
Oh, you can't do that.
At least for the first couple trips. Now that he's not like a lump on a log, he does like he still sleeps in the car, but like where it used to be, we could put him in a car seat and drive, and he would just sleep the entire time. Now it's like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there.
Yeah, he's got to get up and run around.
Yeah,
go to a place with a playground.
So it just makes long drives more difficult. So I gotta wait till he's a little older. Because that drive out to Boise from here was like, I think it was like 36 hours. So like that one, like you got to break that one up.
Yeah. Our plan we were going to do Glacier National Park in Montana.
Yeah.
And we were talking about having her fly out.
Right.
And I'll leave like a day and a half, 2 days before they fly out because she was going to go with the family.
Yep.
So she could fly with the family and then I'll have the car out there.
Yeah.
That's kind of the goal for the Lexus, to do that style trip, but maybe just I'll drive out and she flies.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were...
Because Mackenzie doesn't like driving long distances like that. Her breakover is 6 hours. If it's more than a 6 hour drive, she's like, I'll fly.
I'm like 15 hours at this point.
Mine's 9 hours.
Yeah.
My breakover is 9. I think 9 hours is the perfect amount.
If I can't do it between sunrise and sunset, like, and I say that having done 40 hours straight
recently, so my thing is, it takes me 40 minutes to drive to the airport. You've got an hour from getting to the airport to getting to the terminal.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you're waiting there for 30 minutes, and you have a 3 hour flight.
Yeah,
and it's still end to end. It's like still like 9 hours to drive.
Travel. Yeah, you're just not the one physically driving.
Yeah, which I don't care about. I like driving. So that's why 9 hours is my breakover, because I'm to get to the terminal for a flight is 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then you're flying for 3 hours, and then getting to your location's another hour.
And that's if nothing gets delayed.
Yeah. That's my thought process behind that. And I'm sure that would change if I wasn't living in the middle of the woods. If I was closer to the airport, but...
No, because I'm only 30 minutes from the airport, and I have the same mindset. But yeah, we talked about, like, I was like, because if she has to go for a week, like, she left Sunday and she came home Friday night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you fly out Sunday, I can leave like Wednesday morning. I get there Friday.
Yeah. Pick you up from the airport.
You finish work, and then I'll.
Oh, okay.
And then we can basically go wherever we want for the weekend, and then drive home.
Dirt every day home.
Yeah. Or even if it's just like explore everything and then hop on 80 and
you're not doing that in a Jeep, right?
No, it's
Good boy.
We'll get something. Right now it's on the table. I don't know what it's gonna look like or when it's gonna happen, but probably more. Realistically, I'll probably end up buying back my old WK2.
Yeah, those are nice. Unless you buy Burns, unless you have Burns's, then those aren't nice.
Burns is fine. Like, actually, I gotta reach out to him.
Yeah.
But
no, the WK2s are really nice, and they have the support.
Yeah.
They're a little small if you want to travel with like a dog and the kid. I feel like it'd be a little tight unless you do like a roof rack system.
I was gonna say we do the dog and the kid to South Carolina in the Kia, and that's tight.
Yeah.
So like the idea is we want to get a full size SUV for the dog, the kid, the future second kid, and stuff, which would also be the like overland rig.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the kid and the dogs and the Santa Fe yesterday because the Lexus was at my dad's house because that's where we were for a while.
Right.
And we're like, damn, the kid and the dogs, 2 dogs in the Santa Fe is tight.
Well, you also have bigger dogs, but yeah.
So we haven't got the Lexus because we're like, if we're gonna do it again today, like I want to go for another walk today, but did you hear me say the word? I want to go for another. I want to go for another WALK today. And I think getting adjusted to the Lexus is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Just because it is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Then I could actually see packing a second kid in there.
Yeah, like.
And then a roof rack, and you do like dry storage on top. Like Travis gave me that Rome box.
Yeah.
That you put all your dry stuff in there.
The best thing about buying mine back is going to be it's already lifted. Like I know, like the reason they want to sell it is it needs tires. It's got a bunch of oil leaks. You know, it's older.
It's a Jeep.
Yeah, and like for me,
it's got old Jeep problems.
Yeah, for me, it's like it's the 3.6, and it's a 3.6 that I know the entire history of. Like I bought it CPO with 22,000 miles on it. And now it's got 160.
Yeah.
And I've known it was me and one other owner. So it's like, I mean, I can rebuild it.
And then since it's been with your sister-in-law, you've also done most of the maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the holdup right now is like ended up taking it into another shop. They got a ridiculous estimate for it. I haven't seen it since, so I don't know what it actually needs.
Yeah.
But like, it kind of sounds like they're kind of done and over it and ready because like they have a kid. They kind of the same boat. Want to get another.
Is Tom mechanically inclined to all the work on himself? No. That's how you get cheap vehicles, man.
I know. The big one is it needs another set of tires, which like
I know a guy that sells tires.
Well, so I put that. I put that set of Rubitrex on. Or was it Rubitrex or was it AT4s? It's Falcons, but I put that set on for them. Yeah. 3 years ago, if not more.
You've had that thing sold for more than 3 years? When did you sell that?
Basically the day I quit my job to open the shop in 2019.
Damn, really?
It's been 6 years.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's like, it's in a perfect world, I'd go get like a used Trailhawk.
Yeah.
And like put a roof rack on it and be done with it.
Boy. I was coming home yesterday from Leesburg picking the Lexus up.
Yeah.
And there was a Trackhawk Hellcat in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm and it was running on ethanol or like high tech. E85. You could smell it.
Love that, dude.
And it the guy was doing like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you could just hear it wanting to go.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the whine. It was just the pretty much the idle at 60 miles an hour. The exhaust. I'm like, dude, just run it. Just and like he was like leaving it. He had the left lane and he was leaving a space between him and the car in front. And I'm like, dude, just hit it. Do it for me. Please. Do it for me. He didn't do it. I was very sad.
Yeah. No, I was like, I love like just smelling all the race fuel and stuff on the gassers at the truck poles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like if I get mine back, it just like a roof rack. I'll do an off-road animal bumper and winch, and it's done.
Yeah.
Probably so with the tires, I'll get a set of wheels so it has a little more offset to it, and it's the Rocky Road Outfitters 2-inch spacer kit. Like maybe put Bilsteins under it at some point.
Set of Rocktrix.
Doesn't need it. Yeah, just wheels, tires, roof rack.
Yeah, I want that.
Actually, I have a nice OVS 270 awning laying around the shop that I either need to like send back or find an excuse to put it on something. Because like the way the Safari tent is, it has its own awning,
And it can connect into the OBS one.
Well, so if I did the 270, like say off the passenger side, I could set up the Safari tent with that awning to the driver's side and have basically almost 360 degrees of awning coverage.
I'm pro awnings on the driver's side.
It's tomatoes. I think we got this one as a passenger side for a customer's build, and then
Didn't end up picking it up.
No, it ended up because we were planning rooftop tent as well.
Okay.
And then the rooftop tent changed, and it was an iCamper that only opened to the passenger side. So then, like, we needed a driver side 270. It was a whole thing. But I'm just like,
Yeah, I've got my idea for the build for the Lexus. The Jeep is almost done. I want to do a winch, a bull bar, the Rock Hard. They do the bull bar.
yeah, the factory one or factory
The factory
bar,
style, yeah. The Rock Hard, the winch plate. I want to find a JK steel rear bumper. Get the bumpers powder coated, the bronze.
Yep.
And then it'll be done.
Yeah.
35s.
Yeah.
Roof rack 35s, finish the bumpers, and it's done.
Yep. You want to hand me a donut? Be a fatty.
Yeah. And then once that's done, which will probably be, I'm hoping the end of the year, because it's not that much more money. It's like $1,000 to get all that.
Yeah.
And then the Lexus is getting maintenance. You gotta hook me up with some information. The Lexus is getting maintenance this year, and then hopefully it's starting to get upfit next year. I want to do I found the Bilstein 8112s. Holy moly, those are nice.
They make that for that?
It's internal dampening up and down.
Oh, I'm aware. I know what they are.
Yeah, it's like $4,000 for the front for the fronts. They're so nice.
Yeah.
So Bilstein, if you're out there, we're unofficially sponsored by Bilstein. I'd like to make that official.
I could use a set of 8100s for the shop Jeep too.
Yeah. Did Jed have those on when he came up to the shop? I think he did. He put those on like the week after.
It was a couple weeks after.
He texted me. He's like, I got the 8112s. I'm like, not the 8100s. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
They don't. Here's the problem for me. The 8100, the direct fit JK 8100s are external bypass shocks, and they're $1,000 each.
Yeah. Well, the 8112s for the Lexus are $1,400 a piece.
That's the front pair. No, that's the front pair. I'm pretty sure that's the pair.
What does that say? 4,100? 1,400.
1,400.
1,400 a piece. No, it's a per corner. 1,400, and that's not.
Sure?
I'm positive, and that's not including any other lift components.
Well,
So-
yeah, no control arms or anything. Yeah.
So to do the full front lift on that is like full Bilstein front lift is like $4,100. It's expensive, but it's. I can only imagine the right quality.
I thought the direct fit for like the Forerunners were like that price for the pair.
No,
They usually sell that.
They do
in
the
pairs.
6100s in pairs, and I mean,
61,
and that's like
12, but that's just
like
a 2.5 diameter strut. That's
like
$1,400.
$1,400.
No, I install 6112s all the time. They're like $750 for the pair.
The Lexus is more expensive than that.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not.
Either way, that's what I want to do. I want to do the Bilstein, like a really nice Bilstein lift on the front, and then I'm not sure what springs and stuff. I mean, obviously Bilstein shocks, dampers, Bilstein dampers on the back, but I'm not sure what lift it's going to get.
Let's see.
But that's obviously down the road. We'll see if I can sneak that by the wife as maintenance parts.
Definitely maintenance parts. Because they're shiny doesn't make them not maintenance.
Willow, get out of the donuts, girl. Don't make me kick you with my...
Can you not live in the woods so we have cell service so I can tell you you're wrong about pricing?
Give me your... I'll hook you up to the Wi-Fi.
I don't... Did you change your password? Like, how did I not automatically connect?
I changed the password.
Oh, there it is. 2 chairs in 1 creek.
Yep.
It's thinking.
We changed the password since you've been on last.
You bum.
Oh well, don't worry about it. I'm right, you're wrong.
You're not.
Correct me in the comments. What are the prices on this stuff?
Let me change the password. I don't want to copy the password. Then tell everybody your Wi-Fi password. There we go. Top secret stuff happening.
I think that's right. There you go.
Good
We
enough.
feed. We feed.
Performance shocks. Bill Stein. Products and services. It's like I do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking retail prices too, not your.
I know. I'm going to the retail site. I did not open up the wholesaler.
Are you a wholesaler yet?
Not directly, no.
Okay.
Products for your car.
But yeah, so what's getting ordered this week is going to be
4?
5. What's getting ordered this week is just maintenance parts, pads, rotors, brake lines, or soft brake lines all around. I think I might do the front lower ball joint because it's bolt in, bolt out. It's not press in, it's bolted into the lower control arm.
Oh, yeah.
So I may do that, and then I'm doing all the rear links except for the track bar because the track bar gets replaced with the lift.
Yep. All right. So OE replacement Bilstein 4600 MSRP is $149 each.
Okay.
The 5100, which is a ride adjustable, which is basically just ride height adjustable
46,
factory upgrade, that's $223 MSRP. Okay. The rear 5100 is $156. Your 6112 kit is $918.
Okay.
For the Lexus.
And that's with springs.
Yeah. That is 0.6 to 3.5 inches of front lift. And you do... actually, it comes with the upper mounts, too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm amazed at how expensive the upper control arms are. Like, any aftermarket upper control arm for that is like $600 to $1,000.
That's why. So the 8112 kit they have for yours is the zone control compression adjuster. They have the non-adjustable 8112.
Yeah, the zone control adjustable.
They're $1,200 each.
Oh, okay, what's $200 between friends?
And then your rear shocks would be $600 each.
Yeah. But yeah, the 8112s is boy.
Yeah, I mean that's race car parts.
Yeah.
Your upper control arms are $745.
Yeah.
And they do have a rear. Nope, they only have front springs.
Yep. Yeah, so the rear springs, it's kind of a piecemeal, but it's in the future.
No, you don't need bypass shocks for that thing.
I know, but think about how nice it would be.
It would be really nice.
Right now, I have the Jeepcables kit finally got delivered. They sent me one, but they sent it for the... I think it was my mistake because I didn't tell them that was the V8. So they sent me the V6 4Runner one.
Yeah.
So I had to ship that back.
Yep.
I got the V8 one, and then
are we doing
JS alternator? I've got a JS alternator 250 amp for it.
Did you get a fancy color?
Blue to match. And the Jeepcables are in Taser blue.
Yeah.
Which kind of like I was thinking about it. I'm like, the only reason I got the fancy color is for the install on YouTube. Because where where the location is on the Lexus, you'll never see that alternator because it's under the motor.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt dumb. I'm like, but I'm like, it'll be a nice shiny piece for the YouTubes when I finally get around to it.
Yeah, I would like to get back into the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I think you still have a bank of content.
I have one video like halfway ready to go.
Is it 24-hour stuff? Because you said you recorded stuff and then
I lost a bunch of that somehow. I don't know if it's in somebody else's phone somewhere.
No.
I have the prep, like the mechanical prep video.
Okay.
Partially edited. Maybe I'll get that finished today.
Maybe we'll do a walk around at Devil's Due.
Yeah, we should definitely document some stuff at Devil's Due.
But what else, Tom? What else you got? Anything?
No, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, are we gonna do Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion? This is also in August.
I gotta find it. I gotta figure out what's going on here. I've only been here.
Get your shit together.
I've only been here for 3 days, Tom.
Get your shit together. I know your grass looks like shit.
Hey, I mowed yesterday.
Not the front though.
Yeah, not the front. And this also looks like shit because it was so tall, and I've got the shooter on the side.
Yeah.
So I was actually looking at a mulcher to like
if it makes
actually
you feel any better.
chop
I have
it up.
the same problem, and I've been home.
Yeah. So I mowed this at the highest level.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come back when it dries out and do like my actual level.
In 2 weeks when it grows again and it's dry. My yard's been wet for a month.
I know. But yeah, I usually do like when it's tall like that because we have all the clippings everywhere.
Yeah.
I come back and I do a second mow at a lower, and it kind of disperses the clippings and it looks a lot better.
I do.
The front, I don't care. I just hit it at the low level and I say fuck the clippings.
I call it the NASCAR, and I start on one edge, and I just keep making left turns.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
But I get both cuts done in the loop.
Oh,
because I blow everything to the right, and then I come back, and it takes it cuts the second half and blows it the opposite direction.
Oh, so you're like back and forth.
Yeah, but it's like it's up, make the left, come down, up, make the left, and you just work spiral my way around. This is nice.
Dirt Drive Lawn Care Podcast.
I've gone down the backyard golf course rabbit hole again, and I'm like,
you don't maintain your lawn well enough for that.
Oh yeah, but my marketplace is full of tow behind aerators and dethatchers and reel mowers.
Jesus Christ!
Because I have time to
maintain a golf course.
Yeah, I just want it flat.
Just get a turf patch.
No, I don't actually I don't actually want like a full golf course hole. Like,
well, no, just you can get the.
I just want. I want it. It's not even that this one that has to be like level. Like I don't mind.
Yeah.
The hills and whatnot of my yard. I want smooth, even grass.
Yeah, just get a turf patch, put down, and then get like the biodegradable balls with like seeds in them, and just whack them into your backfield.
No, that's the opposite of what I want. I want like.
You don't want just like a driving range. You want like an actual like.
No. I want
a green with a hole, maybe a sand trap.
Because I've cut so much out of into the overgrown field behind the house. Like that had, I forget the name of the grass, but it had like the grass that grows in clumps. Mm-hmm. So like mowing that right now, it's like
it's like my hill over here. It's got just like the big tall pieces.
So like even though it's short and I can mow it, like it's just not smooth. So I like,
you know what you need? You need a skid steer to clear it all.
Correct.
And then
we're at the truck poles, and they have the skid steer with the rake to level out the ruts from the truck, like the truck poles. Everything was out of the way, and the guys just drive back and forth in the skid steer rake and everything. And
you have the one with like 1,000 tires. I'm like, oh, that looks fun too.
Oh, that one's compacting it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the guy's got the skid steer with the rake, and I'm looking at Carrie. I'm like, that's what we need. She goes, what would we do with that? I was like, we get a dump truck full of topsoil. And then I take the skid steer and the rake and I just level out the yard, and then we throw a grass seed down.
Yep.
And then it grows nice and smooth and level. And she's just looking at me. She's like, okay.
That means you have to be home and dedicate time.
She lost me at the dump truck full of topsoil.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, then I need the skid steer to move the soil around, and then I need the attachments for the skid steer.
Yeah.
But
if you guys are interested in more lawn care talk, let us know. We can do a lawn care podcast.
Oh, we could actually at this point. I've watched enough YouTube.
Yeah. I think that's good. My wife has been, it came out a while ago. I didn't even look at the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. 9:51?
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. It is great to be back. I will be back again next week, hopefully in the next few weeks. Yeah. Now my life has kind of settled out a little bit.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
Next week we have Devil's Due on. We're hanging out with Wiley. We're actually doing that tomorrow, but that comes out next week. Make sure you guys come and join us for that. It's going to be a hell of an event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Live music.
Stickers, merch. Friends.
We still have to figure out
really good cocktails.
The categories for prize winners.
We do it, and what the prizes are going to be.
Well, I think.
Or do we know?
I think we need to. We're going to see them tomorrow, so I'll talk to Laney about it.
That's true. Yeah.
My idea is, you guys can let me know what you think, is best domestic, best import, and best moto side by side. Maybe.
I mean,
because the flyer says 3 categories. I don't know. Best domestic, best import, and best classic.
I mean, I don't think everybody's going to be upset if there's more categories and prizes.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's... The problem is, like, you're going to get too wide of a variety of things in those categories. It's going to be hard to judge. Like, I feel like classic, overlander, rock crawler...
Also good.
Mall crawler.
Watch them all be Toyotas. Piss everyone off.
We have to do that all wearing our anti-Jeep Jeep Club shirt.
Yeah.
Announce the winners as all Toyotas.
That'd be wonderful. But
stay tuned.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Well, we're going to brainstorm. Come hang out.
Even if your Jeep is broken like the rest of us, just come hang out.
I'll be in my Lexus because my Jeep is broken. Also, I can't put a kid in my Jeep.
Tim will let you borrow one of his other 2 Jeeps.
Yeah, open the... I had to put some stuff in the Cherokee just because it's storage right now, and the floor was just filled with water.
I was going to say, is it growing anything in there?
Not yet.
When was the last time that thing moved?
When was the last time we went wheeling? Blue Mountain Jeep Alliance in 23.
Since then?
The tires are flat. It doesn't run.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm like, it has so much water in it, so I just took a drill and I drilled the floorboard to drain the water.
Yes.
And that was like the day we got back. The day we got back home.
I can't give you too much shit because I had to jumpstart the shop Jeep to get it in the shop yesterday, and the first thing I did was pull the drain plug out of the floor.
Jeep life.
But mine's only been sitting for 3 months.
It's been 3 months, yeah. No, mine's been sitting for damn near 3 years.
Actually, it's like 2.5 months. Yeah. It's the problem when you have multiple Jeeps.
And other life commitments. You can't just go rock crawling every weekend anymore.
But also having multiple Jeeps, because then, like, when you get the itch, you can just get in any of your other vehicles and go.
Well, it's also the like getting into any other vehicles go. I also need to find a truck for that now.
Well, that's your own fault.
I have a trailer. My dad's still trying to sell his truck.
It's your own fault.
I don't know. Overlanding, man. Overlanding, do it. Also,
rock crawling,
come out to Devil's Do it. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys know where to find us everywhere social at the Dirt Drive, DirtNerds Motors,
DirtNerds
offroad.com, Rocktrix DirtNerdsOffroad.com. We're going to try and get back on YouTube here at some point. I'm going to get on Tom. Just come hang out. It's going to be a good time at Devil's Do. I don't know what else to say. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's very nice to be back. Have a conversation that's not about my life. Just chilling.
Get back to car stuff.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We'll see you next week. Pew, pew.